Hey guys, how are you doing? I am so excited to be kind of here with you today to talk a little bit about Dash and something new that you're going to work with him. Look what you're going to use today. This is called the launcher. Do you see this thing? So it has two parts. It actually has a top piece up here. And then there's a little black piece that goes on this, and then this goes on the bottom of them. And so these things actually come off pretty easily. They just go around those white pieces, his little lights on the side. They go around there. And what these do is they launch these little balls. So I've got a pink one, a green one, and there's even a yellow one. And so these balls are in this little slots right here. You just stick them in there. And when you code Dash, he moves his head and one of the balls will go down, and then he moves his head again. And when he looks up, this shoots the ball. I know, crazy, huh? So it starts like this. So whenever you want to start it, you put, you make sure that it's like this, and you're not ever going to move his head the way I'm doing right now because you're going to code him to do it. And then Dash will move his head and it will make the ball go down, and then he'll look up and it will shoot the ball. Now here's the thing. There are lots of different options that you can do with this. And one of the things is you can decide how much power he moves his head to hit this black piece that will shoot it, that will launch the ball, okay? So I thought we'd play like a little game today where you are going to be launching these balls at a target. Let me show you your target. Here's your target. And you can see it's the Dash Launch Challenge. Ba, 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 ba. And here is your target, okay? So you are going to be obviously aiming for the 7. And if you hit here, you will get 7. And if you hit in the yellow, you get 5. The red is 3. The blue is 1. Anything else is 0. Okay. And I'll tell you, because I've done it a few times now, it takes a little bit of time to figure out how far you need to do it. Okay. So I've got it set up over here on the floor. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. And I am going to get my iPad out. And I'm going to turn it on, and you already know that we go to Blockly and get it started. And then you are going to choose your teacher, whatever teacher you have, and then you're going to find your name. And when you get to that, then you are going to go to create new. Okay, this is just like when you're using the challenge cards. So you're going to create new. And then it's already chosen blank project. You want to use the blank project and then go down here to the bottom and hit create. Okay, just like with the challenge cards. Now, right now, my robot is not turned on. I can tell right away that my robot's not turned on because there's a plus sign up here in the corner and it has a virtual dash. Okay, so if you didn't have a robot at home or you were doing it online, you could do that. But we want to connect Dash. So I have Dash over here, okay? I'm going to turn him on and put him down here on the ground. Get over here, buddy. Oh my goodness. He is like going crazy right now, okay? All right, Dash, get your head where it belongs. And then I'm going to connect him. I'm going to look for my number. I'm number 6, so I'm going to connect. And he's now connected. Okay? All right. So I'm going to put Dash over here. Let's see if you can see him. All right. And I'm going to aim him at the paper. Trying to make it so you can see him. And I put the little balls just like this. Grab the other ball. Put that down there. Okay, there he is. It's kind of hard to get a good view here. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to code him. So I'm going to go all the way to the bottom where it says accessories, and I'm going to click on it. And you can see he has different accessories. The first one, it's hard to tell, says launcher. So I'm going to pull out the launcher. It says launch left. If I wanted him to launch the right side, I of course could edit that. And then I'm going to go back into accessories and it's going to say launch with a special percentage of power. Right now it's set on 70. Okay. I'm going to put it up at, I'm going to change it by clicking on it. I'm going to put it all the way up at 100. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. And I hit the button. And so now he's ready. I'm going to push the start button and let's watch and see what he does. Okay. Start. And so you can see his ball went flying off the track. So I need to fix that. I need to make sure that everything is lined up. And sometimes his head, like, you know how I was like kind of messing with him? Sometimes his head gets off. And I can even see right here, like, look, I took this little guy off and now he's not all the way snapped in. So that's why I probably did that. Let me try again. And this project, I know you can't see my face. This project is all about trial and error, okay? You can do it. All right, so let me try again. I'm gonna leave the code just like it was. Try again. Ooh, okay. Was that too hard or too soft? Yeah, that was probably too much power. So I'm gonna take it down to, 90. And I'm going to put it back in there. So I push this guy down, put him back in there, make sure everything's lined up. We'd be very gentle. I took it down to 90. Okay, and let's try again. So he's going to do left with 90. Ooh, that was a lot closer. Okay, was it still too hard or do I need to give it more power? I think it was still too hard. So let's try again. I'm going to put it down to 80. Oops. There we go, 80. And let's try it. So we have to kind of reset it each time. Okay, let's try. Ooh, that was pretty good, okay? So I think I got 1 point on that one, all right? So once you get it figured out how far away you want him to go, then you need to kind of mark that spot. So if this is the spot, maybe I wanted to actually back him or put him up a little bit. I'm going to put like a little marker here so I know where I want him to go. You could use a pencil. That's just something I have. You could use whatever you wanted to, okay? That kind of gets the baseline of where I want to start launching from. Then I want to make a code so that Dash starts over here by one of the little dashes on the paper. So I'm going to start Dash over here. I'm going to make Dash drive all the way around the paper, come back here and end up here so he can shoot at the target. Okay, so I have to make a code that he does that. I think it would then be really cool to add at the end, you could add like an animation, like where he laughs or does a dance or something. So your code's going to be a lot longer than this once you get it figured out how far he needs to go and where he needs to be at to get the launch, okay? You can have him launch both balls. You can launch left and then launch right. I will say sometimes it's harder to do that than just doing one at a time. So you can try it. It's all about trial and error. Do not get frustrated with it because this is something new, it's something fun, and it takes a while to get it down. It should not be easy to do, okay? It should be a little bit challenging. So I'm excited to see what you can come up with and see how many points you can get. Can you get all the way in the 7 or maybe 1? I would be excited with 1 point, okay? It took me a while to get 1 point. So do your best. Make sure you're taking turns and working with your partner. You're working together, you're collaborating, you're talking, and you're working through your problem. I should not see anybody like this on the iPad, like hogging it. Don't be an iPad or a robot hog, okay? Awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys do. Good luck.